So you're looking for some training ideas for your employees. It's awesome that you're even looking into this. I can't tell you how important training's been for us in growing my business. Someone once told me train or pain, and that's true. Stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to share some really cool ideas that we do in my company that's made a big difference. So, train or pain. You know, someone also told me this once too, and I thought this one was great. Do you want to create thinkers or runners? And what they meant is, you know, if you don't train people, you don't spend the time, then you're just creating a bunch of runners. Meaning every time that they need something, they run to you. So if you want people to stop and think, you got to train them, and you also have to practice this every single day in your business. When I was running my finance team, people would come to me for questions constantly, and I would say, well, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? And I would just keep repeating myself. Well, finally people would say, I'm not even going to go to Joe because you're just going to ask me what I would, you know, what should I do? And then I'm probably going to be right, and then I'll just go and do it on my own. You know, obviously you can't just ask people, you know, what would they do and never train them. You still have to accompany that with training. But the point is as a leader, it's just always so much easier when someone comes to you to just jump right in and just figure out and do it for them. And obviously that's always faster. And sometimes when you're training, it feels dreadful because it moves slow and you almost feel like you're going backwards. But the reality is in business and in training, you have to take a few steps back. You have to slow down in order to take 10 steps forward. So really think about that and keep that in mind. And it'll help you maybe not lose your mind a little bit so you don't knee-jerk and just look to go jump in and do everything for everybody. Doing everything for everybody in your business is not a solution. It's a surefire way to get you burnt out and to get you really stressed out. Also, get comfortable with releasing control, because that's one of the biggest things that myself and most business owners have a challenge with, is releasing that control. Once I got really comfortable with releasing control and having faith and believing in my staff, it was a game changer, and it becomes addicting, and you start putting people in places and releasing responsibilities, and it just changes the game in your business. But it all starts with great training. So number one, here's a great idea. Jeopardy. You know, we actually do something in my office called Lender Jeopardy. It's actually one of the coolest things that we've done for training. Just a cool, fun idea. There's actually a program out there or a software or something that you can get where it's like the Jeopardy game. You could display it up on a screen and you could put all the questions in the back end, and then people can choose a question for $500 or whatever, and then actually pops up on the screen. It was something really cool you can do right in your laptop. You can AirPlay it to a screen. But the point is make it fun. So we go around and ask all these questions about guidelines and lenders to get everyone to better understand all the different lenders and the different guidelines and things out there. Those guidelines are constantly changing, but something we've done, it's made it fun, and the employees really love it, and they ask us, hey, when are we playing Lender Jeopardy again? So maybe there's a way that you can gametize it and you can get everybody involved and have a fun time while doing it. And hey, what's better than learning and having fun? Number two is create a PowerPoint and document training for each positions. A lot of the times, most positions, it's the same old, just repetitive things. We've found that it's so much easier when you document this out and just create a simple PowerPoint, because what happens is if you don't document it out and have a nice order and flow of the training, when someone comes in, of course you know how to do everything in your business. I get it. But if it's not documented out, when someone comes in, you just try and do it off the cuff or out of your head. One, it just takes so much longer because you have to stop and think, and you wind up missing things. So by creating a PowerPoint and just going through step by step, you can actually hand off that training to someone really good in your office and have them sit with a new employee and do this step by step. Another great thing, if your business can handle this or do this, is try and do these trainings in groups or do some sort of group hiring. If you're not able to do that just yet, that's okay. But if you're able to do it in a group setting, it can make things much easier, and you can do it one time on a specific date with a group of people. Everyone can learn together, and you won't have to do it, you know, over and over again in a short period of time. So maybe think about that. Maybe that will be helpful. So number three also goes along with number two, is obviously you have to document out each position, but sometimes parts of the trainings are things like the way that your business or office operates or rules or whatever it might be. And it's important to get all those things documented. But instead of just you doing it or one person doing the training, break the training up into different people across the organization, whether they're different managers or just different employees. You'd be surprised, but a lot of employees love to participate in this stuff and they love to take lead on things like this. So pick out the right key employees for this, whether they're managers or not, and break that training up. Really helpful. Everyone gets to participate. It breaks up the workload and breaks up everybody's time. And lastly, it's something that we're starting to do is we're starting to create videos for training. We just started putting all this stuff together. And again, there's a lot of things that you do in your business that you can put into a simple video. And when someone comes in and gets started, they can watch some of these videos and it can bring them right up to speed. You can even give them these videos before they get started. So when they're coming in, they already know how to do some of the basic stuff that you can pretty much go over in a simple and quick and easy video. Again, documenting this stuff, having it a set and simple process, step by step, by doing some videos, by getting different people and employees in the organization to help participate really helps minimize and save you time and everybody else in the org. The other thing is training is so important, and obviously you know that because you've looked at this video and you're watching this video. By actually having a good training, it actually helps the probability that the employees will stick around with your business. Employees that don't have training, that are kind of confused and don't know what to do and don't understand what they're supposed to do, there's a much higher probability that those folks will leave your business. So it's really great that you're looking to put the time into training. As I mentioned earlier, train or pain. So good luck with your training. I hope you found some of these points helpful. I hope you implement some of this stuff in your business. And I really thank you for tuning in to Grow by Joe. If you enjoyed this video, I put up helpful content just like this, just about every day. So please make sure that you subscribe. And I'd love to hear feedback from you, so drop a comment below. Again, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk soon, and I wish you nothing but success in training your employees. Take care.